guys, my name is Mike, or Kuber. I am owed $2,500, which if it was paid a couple weeks ago, it would now be worth over $6,000. We're talking about B token. I didn't want to make this video, but it's been a couple weeks. Oh, and I dropped my glasses. Whoops. Yeah. Anyways, stay tuned. For anybody wondering, the glasses are okay. So I'm not super angry at B token. I get it. It's a part of business. Sometimes you just have so many things going on, and especially with growing businesses such as ICOs, where you have hundreds of influencers on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever they were doing, which B token was a fairly large ICO. They were successful. They had over 50,000 members in their Telegram group. That is something to aspire to. Not many ICOs are able to even reach 10,000, let alone 50,000 members. So the hype level was certainly there. They raised millions of dollars and they didn't pay influencers. So the way it works mainly is a lot of the mid-sized to larger channels and even some small cryptocurrency channels are now partnering up with the networks, companies, agents, third-party sources that are still better than YouTube's AdSense program, by far. And with these guys, they're able to get bulk deals. So they get paid less. Sure, the agent makes quite a commission, and that's fine. Everybody makes 6 figures or 7 figures for the ICO companies in the end, and we're all happy as long as the system works. The reason for this is, well, if an agent makes a fair amount of commission, so does the YouTuber, because the YouTuber gets paid less per video, but he gets more videos to review. I'm starting to get away from ICO reviews as I realize most of them are probably bad. Not to get you, the YouTube viewer out there, the audience members, into this weird state of mind. That's my opinion. I'm sure many will agree that over the next couple of years, most ICOs will fail. There are plenty of investment opportunities, but they're limited, and with time, there's certainly going to be less. In the past, it was easier to choose ICOs to make money off of, but with every month now, it's getting a little bit more difficult. So you have to kind of take a more honest approach, of which I'm certainly interested in doing. Oh boy, one of these days, there's going to be an ICO that comes up to me. I'm just going to be like, hey, I'd love to review your company. And when I'm doing an honest, in-depth review, it turns out it's bad for them, but they already paid, and it is technically a review. There's gonna be one of these days. One of these days. No, but seriously, you gotta watch out for some ICOs. While some ICOs are freaking killer, they're gonna go full out. We're gonna be going a little bit more in depth about every altcoin and how technically everything could be a scam under a certain perspective, but nevertheless, let's continue. B token, there was plenty of opportunities to earn money. It was a bear market, so obviously it fell down alongside with Hash and a bunch of other very important cryptocurrencies that raised tens of millions of dollars. Currently, B token is at a market cap of around $20 million. It went up over 50% over the past 24 hours, which is quite significant in this story because there's been an update. And also I changed. I killed the other clone, so updated Mike is here. But I got my B token. This is a week after I recorded that previous video. Okay, maybe not a full week, like 6 days or whatever. Anyways, so that is that. I got paid. I got paid $2,500 in Ethereum. My Ethereum increased about $30. Yay! And I'm probably going to sell my Ethereum because now I have a couple other payments that have collected. I'm going to cash out some more Steam like tomorrow, and I'm going to be able to pay off some more bills, and I'm thinking of actually which cryptos to invest now into, not just have it into Ethereum, so I'm glad to be in that position again. However, we have to look at a couple things. This has been weeks and weeks and weeks. And the reason why I didn't post this video originally was because I didn't want to go against a company that reviewed and I had held in such high respect for. Now, the only other thing that's in addition to this is that it's not just the company that's in effect, it's the agents. But since the agents were paid now, I think, because I didn't hear anything bad from them. What happened is the agent, the third party that I was working with, something happened to that individual and there was a replacement at the company, but then he came back because of medical leave or whatever. Sam, I hope you're okay. Regardless, the new recruit for that company, they have been doing great. We've had a rekindled relationship, as you could say. He did pay me for the B. He did pay me for another review. Everything's all Gucci. But I was looking into the history that this $2,500 that was owed to me wasn't just $2,500, because no, I'm not going to be a stickler about it. I got paid, that's it, whatever. But I'm still going to post this video to show you guys what has happened. So to influencers out there who don't really sign contracts, even when you're working with a third party, 99% of the people out here don't sign contracts. I'm not going to name any names. I don't want to. I don't care for that. I respect my fellow crypto influencers out there, and I want them to make as much money as possible. Some people are upset that there's other individuals in the community that are making X amount for a review, for a video, for a sponsorship, for an advisory role, whatever it is. Some of these people are jealous, others are just upset with the fact that they weren't really revealing it. Well, here's how it works in cryptocurrencies. It's not just for American rules, especially with my position, right? Once you go outside of the US, there's kind of no rules with ICOs. There's no rules with altcoins and with YouTube. And okay, so even if something fails on YouTube, you just go onto a censorship-proof platform now. The rules are changing, and a lot of these influencers just don't care. The thing is, there's constantly companies coming and going, and with most of them, there's good reputation, there's a lot of money on the table, and there's no need for contracts. But as we're learning through these lessons now in my own personal mind, just to make myself feel better, it would be best to have contracts going even for these smaller deals of a couple $1,000s. To me, that isn't that much, because I've seen and bared witness to other people having partaken in larger deals. I've partaken in larger deals and everything went fine, but that doesn't mean that every deal is going to be okay. Even with this $2,500, the real end to this explanation is it would have been worth $6,000. Had it been paid a couple weeks ago, that B token, even though it would still be late at that point, had it been paid a couple weeks ago, it would have appreciated in value so much if I kept it and I decided to sell at that point, and then it went up even further. Now, it wasn't anything super crazy, but $2,500 to $6,000, that is a pretty decent gain. And even if I did cash it out and throw it into Ethereum, it still would have gained, where regardless, over the past day, I gained a little bit. Now, what happened was the agent probably mistook my message. I said, yes, send it to my Ethereum address. Ethereum works fine, right? Because that is what it is. It's an ERC20 token. B is based on Ethereum, so you're able to send these tokens, and I got paid in Ethereum, so it was cashed out. And over the past 24 hours, B went up 50%, while Ethereum, not so much. It dropped 2%, but that was my mistake. I get it. That miscommunication. All's good with that end. Now, hopefully they were able to work everything out. In reality, the B token that was owed to me was $3,750, and I got paid also in Ethereum on top of that. Not this Ethereum, but a previous payment. The previous payment went through, then I had to do another ICO video. I didn't do that, so that's why $3,750 turned into $2,500. Now, what sucks is for the agents, though, for the third company, they were owed 5 figures, where if they were paid a couple weeks ago, which still would have been late, they could have been sitting easily at 6 figures, even if they cashed out all the B token or most of the B token. With those larger numbers, you're talking about tens of thousands of dollars in opportunity cost, and they did get the lawyers involved, supposedly. So lawyers aren't cheap, especially these crypto lawyers. They usually cost a couple $1,000s. So anyways, thanks for my agents. It sucks that this happens. If you're a crypto influencer, or if you're thinking of wanting to get further into this niche, definitely get lawyers involved at some point, or get contracts, or kind of just make sure you're not getting screwed legally and financially for the next couple of months. Think always into the future. In regards to P token, does this reflect their entire project? No, but I've certainly changed my mind about them, where they might be a good project. I'm still sure there's plenty of investment opportunities with them short term, but that is just extremely unprofessional. I get it myself. I've owed people thousands of dollars, and I've been going through and here you go, here you go, here you go. Sometimes I forgot, oh, I owe you $50. But in the end, whether it's karma, whether it's morals, whether it's ethics, or a lawsuit, I'm just kidding, I've never been sued before. But if I was a company, I'm sure I'd get sued. Like Walmart gets sued 4,000 times a year. because people want their money. I hope that doesn't happen to me in the future. Gosh, that would suck, getting sued just because you have money. Like a random stranger suing you. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. In my personal mind, it's good to pay people back. So companies, don't try and screw other influencers. Also, if you're gonna screw somebody without a camera, okay? Ding, ding, ding. Bad marketing, bad PR for you. My name is Michael Cabrera. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the latest crypto wave. Woo!